Hi my salty pecans, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela, and on today's video we are going to actually be learning how to properly pot up a euphorbia. This is my Euphorbia lancei, I believe this is the name. Don't quote me on it, I'll have it written on the screen. But when I originally purchased this plant, it is unrooted. There's no roots, so this is going to be how to safely plot and plant your euphorbia to avoid it rotting, to avoid your investment going, you know, to the dumps. Because cacti, they're easy to care for, but to root something takes a little bit more effort. So if you're interested in how to properly root a euphorbia, and this one in particular is the lancei, then keep on watching. So welcome back everybody. Alright, I'm gonna have to take her down because she wants lots of affection and love, so maybe I'll put her on my lap for the video. But the ingredients that I actually have right now is a pot. I got this planter because it's, I think, just the perfect size for this. It gives the plant a lot of growing room, because I don't plan on actually removing this from this pot for the next few years. So I have a large enough planter pot, and I actually went ahead and added a dryer sheet to the bottom to help with soil drainage, because if you can see, this planter pot has a huge hole. So I have a dryer sheet, used dryer sheet, not new. The next thing that I have is the substrate mix. So I made my own substrate, but you can just use a cactus and succulent substrate mix that you want. But I have something a little bit more doctored up. This contains bark, coco coir, perlite, a bit of soil, worm casting. I have some cocoa chips also. It has some pumice, no, not pumice, some lava rocks. So this is pretty well doctored up. This is what I'm using for my plant in particular, because having and growing plants for so many years, it's easier honestly for me to make my own mix than just use the plain O's straight out of the bag. But if that's what you have, definitely use it, because that's what they're made for. So I need more space, and she is just taking up my space. So we're gonna have to put you down, miss, okay? She can't even comfortably lay because she's laying on my phone. And the last thing I have is a little shovel so we could scoop our substrate into the pot. So let's put her down. Alright, get down. Get down. Alright, so let's just get straight into it. Before we actually get into the potting, I'm going to just let you all know how to safely plant your euphorbia. If this was a regular plant, then we would pot it up in the soil, then we would water the plant. But what I'm letting you know is that if you're trying to root a succulent or a cacti, I don't advise that you water it after you pot it up, and I also don't advise that you moisten your substrate prior to potting it up. My plan is to actually pot this up dry and let it be dry for the next week, and then I will follow up with the watering, because I want to avoid as much root rot, as much rotting, as much shock, annoyance to this plant. Because again, this particular plant does not have any roots at all. It's just a cutting, okay? So I'm actually going to add a little bit more rooting hormone onto the end of this. You can use whatever rooting hormone brand of yours. So this is not about the particular brand itself, it's just the product. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just dip this in here. No, she's trying to jump up. She's a good listener though. Alright, I got a good amount of rooting hormone at the end. I'm gonna close this back up So as I mentioned, I already have this here, and again, this is to avoid as much soil leakage, soil spillage, loss of substrate during watering as much as I possibly can. So just adding the dryer sheet. You can pull it apart a bit more and avoid ripping it. Just give it a little stretchy, and put it at the base like that. Now I've already doctored this up, so I'm just gonna load the bottom up with substrate mix, and then I think I only want to pot up maybe this much of the plant. So I'm just giving it a looky, and we're going to fill the surrounding pot with the remainder of our substrate, and I'm just gonna tap it in just like so. I want to grab a chopstick or some sort of stick to help this plant, give it a little bit of a brace. Okay, so grab this piece of stick, and I'm gonna put it on this side right here. And I'm gonna grab another piece to do the other side. And that's it. So in a week from now, I'm going to water it, and the plant is going to be living in my northeast window. Literally get that very harsh, perfect morning heat. Again, we are in the summertime, so this is the perfect growing season for this plant. I'm happy to have gotten it now. And again, this is such a beautiful plant. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy to have this beauty in my collection, and the moment I seen it, I knew I wanted to have it, and I'm so happy to now have this baby as part of the HauzPlant, I wouldn't even say cactus collection. So in regards to the substrate mix, you want to have it something that's very well draining, something that is not super moisture retaining, but it is not non-nutritious. You want your substrate mix to be very nutritious. So doctor it up how you want. You can, again, like I mentioned, use a cactus and succulent prepackaged mix. I don't have those anymore because I just make them myself. But that's it. So thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. This is the video on how to properly propagate your euphorbias. And this particular euphorbia is the lancea, and this is to help avoid you getting any root rot. This is to ensure that your plant is fully rooted. So in a week, again, I'm going to water it and then help the plant continue doing what it did. So I did add a bit more rooting hormone to it to help promote that root growth. And this is a pretty happy, delicious, soil. So it's not full to the brim. There's plenty of space, and you know, as time goes by, I'm a lazy plant parent, so as time goes by, I'm going to most likely up pot this, right? So I'm going to remove the whole plant and the soil, add some fresh soil to the bottom, to the top, and then place it back in here until it gets to a size where I do think that it deserves to get a larger pot. But for, I think this is like 3.5, you know, 3.5, maybe. I think this is probably like 4.5-inch planter, not to be 100% sure, but I think this is like a 4.5-inch planter. So thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a big old thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this little kooky family because we're pretty awesome here. Become a salty pecan, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Make sure you're following me on my other social media platforms at HauzPlant, HauzPlant. That's on TikTok, and that's also on Instagram. Here, YouTube, also HauzPlant. And if you haven't already, and if you didn't know, I have a second YouTube channel, so definitely go ahead and check that out. It's my name, Pamella Pierre, but I'm gonna tag it below because you can't really find it because it's so small, the channel, like the subscriber wise. So I'm gonna tag it in the description box below for you all to click and, you know, support me, support the new page. I have started filming content for that video. I already have 3 videos filmed, and when I get enough subscribers, I don't know, maybe like 50 to like 100, that's when I think I might start posting. But maybe I might even just start posting this week. I don't know how I feel. I don't want to put a number to it. I guess when I just feel like I'm ready to just put out and share more things with you all, that's when I'm going to be on there. So like I said though, subscribe to this channel and to my new channel if you want to support your girl, okay? With that being said, I will see you on the next one. Let's get growing. Bye.